Folks, welcome back. Breaking news out of the Middle East, where Hamas launched an unprovoked attack this morning on the state of Israel, firing thousands of rockets at civilian targets. Hundreds of people are dead on both sides. The Israelis have taken airstrikes to go back against Hamas. Reports at this hour unconfirmed from the news media, but the Israeli Defense Force, the ministry, has reported that there are accurate reports that Israeli Defense Force soldiers have been taken as prisoners of war and civilians have been taken as hostage. Now, unconfirmed reporting at this hour indicates that Hamas has begun executing civilians, and they've gone door to door to kidnap civilians, Israeli civilians. They have signed their death warrant. This unprovoked attack on Israel has rallied people around the world already to Israel's side. Those who have stubbornly attacked Bibi Netanyahu and Israel over the past several years, like Joe Biden and Emmanuel Macron, have already spoken out in favor and steadfastly supporting Israel and its right to exist and defend itself. This is unfortunate, as thousands of Palestinians and Israelis will die as a consequence of this now war. The first unprovoked attack against the state of Israel since the 1973 Yom Kippur War, which ended badly for Egypt when they attacked Israel. Folks, I have to be very careful what I say on this censorship platform, because if I give analysis, those are simply facts I've just reported. There's nothing that's controversial there. There's nothing that's pro one side or anti one side or the other. Simply factual information. But this platform has proven in the past, when you report the facts, you run the risk of being censored and given a strike. So I have analysis on this, but I'm not going to provide it here. Tonight, I will do either a prepared video or a live stream on Rumble or Odyssey, or both, to get that up to talk about this topic, because they are not censorship platforms, but YouTube is a censorship platform. And anytime you speak about factual information related to the Middle East, if it doesn't blow sunshine in favor of the Palestinians, then you'll be censored. So I'm not going any further with my analysis. Hopefully you can tune in and catch my commentary there. But this hour, the Israeli Defense Force has publicly stated that soldiers have been taken prisoner of war. We've seen social media videos of reportedly Israeli soldiers drug out of tanks, beaten on the streets, and now unconfirmed reports that civilians who've been kidnapped from apartment buildings by Hamas are being executed. Again, unconfirmed. I don't know the provenance of that, but it's being widely reported in social media and now in the media, who haven't confirmed it either. It's very unfortunate. At this hour, the Israelis continue their airstrikes back against Hamas. And as I said, this is unfortunate because Israeli civilians and Palestinian civilians will be the ones who suffer. Over 900 Israeli citizens reportedly gone to hospital, at least 40 killed. And this is before we get the reports of so-called executions. And in addition, over 200 killed in the Palestinian Authority, as well as over 1,400 reportedly in hospital from the early stage of this conflict. But this unprovoked attack will rally the world to Israel's side and will lead to the extinction of Hamas as a political entity, not to mention the loss of life, property damage, and horrific carnage that will ensue on, once again, the failed strategic foreign policy of Joe Biden and his failed watch. Once again, Joe Biden proving that he is clueless. Israel should have known about this buildup, and they should have known on their own, or with some assistance from their friends. But apparently they were caught off guard. Joe Biden, conflict in Myanmar, 9 days after he becomes president. Russia moves 70,000 troops to the Ukrainian border 6 weeks after he becomes president, and then waits while he runs away and cowardly lies about what's going on in Afghanistan to leave Afghanistan to its fate, to the horrors that befell women there, to the trillions of dollars poured down the drain in the conflict. Joe Biden's failed foreign policy fails again, this time in Israel. Stay tuned for updates, folks, on Rumble and Odyssey, not on the censorship platform of YouTube. Thank you for watching.